Hey there, this is Stephanie Treasure, host of the Coach and Profit Giveaway, where 50 plus experts share visibility, marketing, and business strategies for making six figures and more in your coaching business so that you can grow, leverage, and scale. I have invited my colleagues to shine the spotlight on the high value resources that they have provided for this special event. And I want to thank you for joining us, for prioritizing this, making it your focus so that you can truly make your participation in this event very impactful. I am happy to announce that these colleagues of mine have given of their time, they've given of their expertise to share these high value resources that are going to hopefully, once you download and implement some of what you learn here, really make a difference in your business, be able to influence your results, influence your bottom line and how you're showing up in your space. And also for you to be able to make an impact in your business, in your corner of the world as well. So today I have the pleasure of welcoming my friend and colleague, Kimberly Weitkamp. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome to this broadcast. I'm so happy that you're here.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for having me and for putting on such a great and fantastic event for coaches to be able to grow and build their businesses. I love being a part of giveaways like yours.
Awesome, awesome. And again, thank you so much for giving of your time and the expertise and your expertise and the very special resources that we're going to shine the spotlight on during today's broadcast. So let's just dive in. So first of all, as you're watching this, if you haven't already registered for the giveaway, you can do so at coachandprofitgiveaway.com. That's coachandprofitgiveaway.com. Once you opt in for this completely free event during the dates of May 9th to 20th, you'll be able to take advantage of these resources. Now, once you go in, you'll see that everything is all categorized. And let me remind myself here, Kimberly's gift, you're going to find that, Kimberly's resource, you'll find that in the marketing and sales category, right? So yes. If you haven't already, go ahead and register. If you're already registered, well, thank you for being here. Now, you probably would have already seen Kimberly's bio there on the page, but go ahead and tell us, Kimberly, tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do and the exciting work that you're doing right here.
Absolutely. So, I have a long background in marketing and strategy and figuring out how to say the right words. And right now I'm really excited because I'm working with business coaches who are ready to get, qualified leads on autopilot into their business so they can take business-free vacations, right? All of us became entrepreneurs most of the time because we wanted to take control of our time and take control of our income. So I love helping people be able to do that and so that they can get the time off that they want.
Awesome. And I love automation. I tell everybody there's quite a few different things that I have working on autopilot right now, like sales calls. I love waking up to, booked calls in my email. I have some, do it yourself products or courses that whenever there's a sale, I get notified that, you made some money, so I like those automations. And there's other practical automations, part of my onboarding process for new clients, also automated. So I love whenever you say setting things up so that they can work for you while you sleep, I'm in. So whenever you have workshops like that, count me in.
Absolutely. It's so powerful to be able to set something and know that it's going to work while you're doing other things.
Awesome. Yes. Thing of beauty. So I'm going to ask you to share with us what you brought to this event for the many coaches. We have signing up for this event, persons who are in the coaching space, consulting, course creators, service-based business owners, the gamut in the online space. What have you made available through this giveaway that they can get a hold of today?
Yeah, so I've given the Write Your Emails mini course, and basically it's the foundations of how to get people to actually read your emails for a long time to come. Oftentimes I hear questions like, is email marketing dead? No one opens my emails. How is it that you get better conversions on your emails? And the reality is it all happens from email number one. From the very first interaction you have a very small opportunity to become one of those people want to see in their inbox. So I've actually lined up the framework on what to create for those first few emails in the Write Your Emails mini course so that people know not only what to create and how to say it, but how to make it like them so that it's you, right? So it's authentically you, so you can show up as your genuine self and build that connection with the people who are brand new to your list.
I love that, right? And yes, I do hear a lot of people wondering, are people even reading my emails? A lot of people, they find it easier or they quickly, run to the social media platforms and try to engage their persons there. But there is value engaging people on the email and via email. And with email, as opposed to social media, you own that database. You really don't own the database of the persons that are following you on social media. So you really need to nurture your folks there. You can still continue the conversation on social media, which is what I do. So I do know that I have a community, and I'm constantly growing my community via events like these and other ways to bring new subscribers in. But I extended the relationship to the social media platform where I'm communicating more on a daily basis. While with email, I may kind of spread things out a bit, but I'm building the relationship in most cases. But I'm happy that you are you've put this course together to share with us what we can say to with that first impression be able to make it last and make it a good one, so that people would want to continue opening our emails.
Absolutely. It's a long-term process, but it starts immediately. And what's so important is not having to flounder and not being like, all right, I have all these people on my list now. What do I do with them? So this kind of helps you put that in place so that as soon as you get new people in, you've already got, as we said, right, that set it and forget it. You've already got those first few messages to be able to send out and make that real connection. Because as you said, email, you own the database versus anyone else. And it's a great opportunity for you to really make a connection with brand new people.
Yes, nice. So one of the features of this giveaway, folks, is that some of our experts, and Kimberly is one of them, have also kind of sweetened the pot for you by having an additional, prize, if you will, that you can get from taking advantage of their resource. So what it is, in this case, once you sign up for the Write Your Emails mini course, you're entered into a raffle automatically just by getting a hold of that resource. You're entered into a raffle to win a premium offer, something that usually is paid, that you don't get, you wouldn't normally have access to. So go ahead and tell us what your raffle item is, Kimberly.
Yeah, so I'm raffling off a couple of spots into the Pop-Up Copy Clinic. It's a series of workshops that are happening throughout the year where they're designed for you to get started and get writing on the pieces of copy that are going to be most important for you in your business. So if you've got brand new people, if you want to take a gander at these particular emails, if you have other parts of your business where you're like, yeah, I'm not sure how to do this or if I'm doing it right, the pop-up copy clinics are happening where each one has a topic, they get a little training, they have time to write, and they get time and opportunity to do expert feedbacks to make sure that they're on the right path before continuing on with what else they need to do.
So, and this is something that you would only work with a paying client on, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, these are paid workshops.
Great. So folks, that's really a high value resource there. And once you opt in and you get the Write Your Emails mini course, which in and of itself is highly valuable, you'll also be entered to win one of 2 spots for the pop-up copy clinic. I would say definitely sign up so that you can get a chance to be a part of that and sit with Kimberly, who is quite gifted and talented at what she does. And the fact that you're getting feedback as well is priceless, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I want to ask you, right, we're talking about the emails mini course, right? Write Your Emails mini course, which you said it's sharing with you what to say in that first email, as well as, kind of some follow-up emails that will help you to start to build that relationship with your subscribers. What do you find to be a common mistake that you persons who are, you have a lead magnet, right? Some persons, the hurdle is creating that lead magnet. So you have the lead magnets, you have your email marketing all set up. Persons opt in, can opt in for your free offer, your lead magnet, as you continue to grow your list. But there may be some mistakes that you make along the way that either will not make a good impression or not do the work to build that relationship with your new audience. What is a common mistake that you find that people make in that process?
Yeah. So one of the common mistakes I see is people don't have the series of emails for just brand new people. So people kind of join your world. You say, hi, welcome. So glad to have you. Here's the gift you asked for. And by the way, I'm closing the cart tomorrow for my launch, right? Because they get put into the email that goes out next to everybody on your list. So one of the things is to create a very specialized experience for brand new people because they don't know who you are. And you need to make that connection with them first before dropping them into whatever else is going on in your world. And the second mistake I see is, if people have that process in place, they have a few emails, they're reluctant to ask people to do anything. They'll forget what I call the call to action. I'm a big believer that any piece of marketing you put out there needs to have a call to action so that people know now it's time to implement. So no matter what it is you're asking them to do, listen to a podcast, join a group, join a community, try out a low ticket offer, it doesn't matter. But you need to have a call to action in every email that you send out so that people get used to the fact that you're going to give them great information and then you're going to tell them now it's time for them to implement.
Yeah, I've seen both of those instances. So I think the first one takes a little bit of tech because I probably have done that, made that mistake where you sign in for my free offer and you're getting those emails, and then you also get the regular email that I would have been sending to my list. So that was before I handed off tech to my team, and now I don't have to handle that. So
yes.
That people don't mistakenly get into, they start, they sign up today and then they get something like a sales email, which really wasn't intended because, you want to warm them up first before you start making offers. So I'm guilty as charged, but it's an easy fix, folks. If you can't figure it out yourself, then certainly lean on a tech team or possibly ask your email provider how to separate or segment those people so that they're not getting your regular emails and, being sold to as soon as they enter the sequence. And as relates to the second one where you said the call to action, right? Yeah, you start off, you're giving them great emails and then you don't make an ask. And, it's kind of, a way for you personally to remember that the reason why they signed up for your offer was because they have a problem. And if you stop short of just a free offer, then you would have underserved them. So you do need to, kind of lead them to what's next. Now you've gotten the free offer. I've shared with you some other great value items, but to get real support or to make real change, this is your next step. And people need to be, kind of shown the way. And I guess that's, that once you nail that, then you avoid that mistake and be able to convert more people in your audience, right?
Absolutely. And, calls to actions don't have to lead to something paid. What I say is every email has a call to action so that your audience becomes used to seeing a link that they need to click, whether it's a link to a video, a link to a podcast, a link to an interview. And then, hey, if, as you said, right, if you're ready to get real support and detailed instruction as opposed to just the high level stuff, then, click this link to go to the next thing. So if your audience is not used to it, if they've received 10, 15, 20 emails from you, where it's like, here's all the information, isn't it awesome? Then it's a surprise and a shock to them when you ask them to take action. So asking them to take action throughout the process, even if it says something as simple as go listen to this podcast episode, is really valuable.
I like that. And then that will increase your click-through rates as well, because I have seen that where people open, but they fall short of making the click. But I guess they need to be trained to do the click.
Absolutely.
Nice. Great advice. So I thank you again for being here, and we're wrapping up. But I want for persons leaving here or watching this, as we talk about the email marketing and they're getting into it and saying, yeah, I need to pay more attention to, my welcome email, what my sequence looks like. They want to get a hold of this mini course. What's the takeaway that you want to leave with them that will, have them feel more empowered to implement this in their business or, inspired?
Absolutely. So a takeaway for especially those who grab the course, right? The course is free. It's a series of videos and templates for you, is that there's no one right way to write an email. What's important is that you're yourself, you're authentic, and you're sharing great value. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, you have to, follow this incredibly rigid system. It's not going to feel right. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel strange. You need to be yourself. And that's really powerful for a lot of people to realize that you can be yourself in your emails, which is important because people are going to want to work with you. So you want to be yourself in your email and in your marketing so that people realize that you're the right fit and you're the right solution for what their problems are.
I like that. I like that. Just write as if you're writing to a friend. Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you again for being a part of this giveaway and lending us not only the course, the mini course, but allowing 2 persons to be able to sit down with you in the pop-up copy clinic. So where can we connect with you online for persons who are wanting to stay in your space and continue to get great tips around copywriting, whether specific to email or in general? Where's the best place they can find you hanging out and hear from you on a regular basis?
Absolutely. So the best places to find me, I'm on LinkedIn under Kimberly Weitkamp. I'm on my website, theaudienceconverter.com. And then also, if you want some really great free advice as well, I've got the podcast, More Conversations, Clients, and Cash, which is also on my website under podcasts. So being able to check that out and getting all kinds of great information.
And the website again, you said that already?
Theaudienceconverter.com.
Audienceconverter.com. Perfect. And of course, once you get a hold of the emails mini course, you're going to continue to hear from her via email. So you bring her space that way as well. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for being here. Thank you again for being a part of this expert panel and making these resources available. As you're watching, thank you again for being here. If you haven't already, go to coachandprofitgiveaway.com to register during the windows of May 9th to 20th. If you have already registered, go back through the link you would have received via email, go through and click on the marketing and sales category and look for Kimberly's free resources for business resource and get a hold and download that today. All right. See you on the next broadcast. Bye.